unicorn.
You can wear your name on your shirt.
Jay Lachey, hey.
Or your favorite food on your socks.
Can I have some donuts?
You can let your hair down, spike it up, or dye it any color of the rainbow.
Pink hair don't care.
So express yourself. And be proud of who you are, both inside and out.
Nobody faster than you on this course, buddy.
It's all in the hair.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to downtown Los Angeles, where we're down to our final 3 qualifiers before we move on to our semifinal round and one step closer to determining our champions for American Warrior Junior. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Baja-Biamila. And I'll tell you what, I just got to look at today's competitors in the warm-up area, and they have that look in their eyes. I wouldn't want to go up against any of them. Because as we saw last week, 9-year-old Paxton Myler, fingertip save, Sha-na-na. 11-year-old Alexander Flores,
the prodigy,
and 13-year-old Cody Hassan all brought that same intensity to the table as they each move on to represent their age groups in the semifinals.
Huzzah for Hassan! We're going to start the action today with the 9 and 10-year-old ninjas, and for a closer look at the course they'll be competing on, let's go down to the third member of our team, Lori Hernandez.
Thanks, guys. Competitors in the 9 and 10-year-old division will begin their race side by side on the Sonic Swing. After that, the ninjas will use their momentum to move the tick-tock. Then they'll use their grip strength to scale the bottom of the I-beam. That's followed by the floating tiles, where falling is forbidden. Then they'll have to survive the 3 spinning baskets of the spin cycle. And finally, the junior ninjas will need to face the 13-foot warped wall with handholds at 10 and 11.5 feet. First ninja to hit their buzzer wins the race. Matt?
Thanks, Lori. All right, Akbar, let's get things rolling with the 9 and 10-year-old qualifiers. First up, it's 9-year-old Jason McNeil, a gymnastics champion from Tampa, Florida. He's sporting his signature color, hot pink.
Yeah, he is. That kid has style.
He does, and he's facing off against fellow 9-year-old Bella Palmer. She's a crafty young girl from Woodbury, Minnesota, who loves creating when she isn't training for ninja.
Some of my hobbies are creating stuff and making my own inventions.
Bella uses anything around the house for her creations.
I use stuff like old cardboard boxes. I use paper clips, popsicle sticks, paper, and tape. This I've made for my sister. Our ninja obstacles in our basement in a little room. I like to make the ninja obstacles as much as I like to do the ninja obstacles. Sometimes me and my dad like to race each other. I think my creativity will help me with ninjas because I can imagine the course before I...
If Bella's ninja skills are half as...
And Bella's slider, good explosiveness out of Palmer.
Jason almost went down on the cargo net.
And Bella cashing in on that mistake, getting a little separation on the I-beam.
Matt, Bella ain't playing.
She is looking Minnesota strong.
She's gonna keep up the momentum, though. Watch your back, Bella. Jason's catching up fast.
Jason joins her on the spin cycle, but she maintains a basket lead.
But Jason's getting closer. Bella's got to kick this thing into overdrive.
Look at this.
Don't look back, Bella. You better go.
But here comes McNeil.
Don't wait for McNeil. Oh.
And look at that. She goes right up to the 11.5-foot gap. And Bella Palmer is the belle of the ball. Delivers a huge victory. What a race. Bella, that run was beautiful. And I got to say, Jason, you gave it a great race, too. You really pushed each other.
I can't wait to see you guys next race. You guys are good.
Congratulations, Bella Palmer. She just got a win for more. Let's go down to our big performer, Lori Hernandez, who's standing by with Bella.
Bella, congrats on the phenomenal race. You did terrific. On the warped wall, you skipped that first notch and you went straight for the 11.5. Will you go straight for 13 feet?
If I have enough time, I will.
Ooh, I love your confidence. Congratulations on the win. Matt and Akbar, back to you.
Thanks, Lori. Now let's head back down to the start line for our next race.
Wait a minute. You're the rhino. You're the unicorn.
And there's the real-life ninja, Drew Dreschel, keeping things light for our next two athletes.
Yeah, Drew is one of the incredible all-star ninja mentors back today to help our competitors, along with Natalie Duran and Megan Martin.
Any questions? Last-minute advice? You ready to do it? Hey, go out there and have
Murrieta, California. She's wearing a unicorn outfit in honor of her sister Haley, who struggles with alopecia. And when Madison isn't training to become the next American Ninja Warrior Jr., she's practicing to become the next great American rider.
One thing that I like to do when I'm not training for ninja is write. I'm 9 years old. I've already co-written 2 books. Me and my sister wrote this book called Queen Alopecia. It's about a monkey who has alopecia and discovers that she's royalty. We wanted it to be a coloring book because we wanted other people to be a part of it. The second book, called Warrior's Guide to Girls. Girls stand for grit, intensity, respect, laser focus, and strength. It's about overcoming fear and doing obstacles. Getting your message out. One more thing. As a writer, pretty is just an adjective. I'm pretty smart, I'm pretty fast, and you know I'm pretty strong. Everybody's pretty something, so find your pretty.
Remind me to get an autographed copy.
You might want to get an autograph from Vaughn, too. He's a 5-sport against a unicorn.
These two pretty even going into TikTok.
Oh, Madison goes down.
So with that, Vaughn Stevens gets the win. And while it continues, let's take a look at what happened to Madison on the TikTok.
Madison was holding on to the pendulum from behind and didn't have a good jumping position. She moved around to the side just a little too late and completely missed the net.
With the win under his belt, looks like Vaughn's going to save his energy for the knockout round. Madison, though, looks like she's in good spirits as well.
You're going to get another chance to run it, and you're not going to.
Ninja Warrior Jr. returns. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior. Of Ninja Bella Palmer of Minnesota went up against California's unicorn ninja Madison Asmus. Here we go. Madison got caught up on the sonic swing, giving Bella a huge lead.
Bella is gone.
And while Madison made up ground, the unicorn lost her magic on the spin cycle.
Not the unicorn.
Bella flew up the 13-foot warp wall and got the buzzer for the win. So we have to say goodbye to Madison, but we'll see Bella run again in the final showdown. Now let's get back to the start line to find out who she'll race against. Up next, we have 9-year-old gymnast Jason McNeil of Tampa, Florida, and 9-year-old Rhino Ninja Vaughn Stevens from Buckeye, Arizona. And in his free time, Vaughn is leading the charge to help save his favorite endangered species.
I'm known as the Rhino Ninja because I want to save the rhinos and bring awareness to them. The rhinos are critically endangered. There's only like 2,000 white rhinos left, and then like 1,500 black. You know, I just really don't want my favorite animal to go extinct. I've been face to face with a rhino. We actually got to feed it. So we dropped apples into its mouth, and I got to like feel its horn and its skin. It was really cool. What I like best about rhinos is their horns. They're made out of the same material as your fingernails. If a rhino ran the course, it would probably destroy it. And when the rhino gets to the warp wall, if it even does, it would probably just charge right through it.
Well, Vaughn's only about 5,000 pounds lighter than the average rhino, but he still looks ready to do some damage on this course.
Oh, I can't wait because Jason's going to do some damage too. He's in the gym 4 hours a day, 6 days a week, and he's a member of USA Gymnastics Future Stars program.
Well, right now, he's got to compete against Vaughn first. And here we go.
Ooh, this is a fast one, Matt. They're going at it.
Even start McNeil slightly ahead of Vaughn Stevens. Jason first on the I-beam.
Vaughn right there behind him.
You can see how these ninjas push each other. Watch this dismount on the bar. Jason looking flawless. Oh! Vaughn goes down. I not see that coming.
Jason McNeil doesn't know what to do. He's got his win.
Well, let's take a moment to see what happened on the I-beam.
Look here, Vaughn was struggling to grab the dismount bar with his left hand while he was holding on to the I-beam with just 3 fingers. The weight was too much to hold, and he just let go into the H2O.
A great effort by Vaughn as Jason McNeil makes it up the warped wall, solidifying his victory with the slap on the buzzer.
Hey, Jason, pink looks good on you, man. I like it.
Well, Jason McNeil delivers in the knockout round. I love that smile. He's missing a few teeth, but he didn't miss much on the course, and he's standing by with Lori.
Jason, oh my goodness, that was terrific. How does it feel to hit your first buzzer?
Really good just to hit it and win.
Do you have a favorite part of the course?
Yeah, I like the spin cycle. It's like it's challenging, and I like challenges.
You looked amazing up there. Congratulations on your first win. Matt and Akbar?
So that means Jason McNeil will square up in a rematch against Bella Palmer in the final showdown at the end of the hour. In the meantime, let's continue the qualifiers with the 11 and 12-year-old junior ninjas. Like always, some of the obstacles have been changed up for this group. Instead of the I-beam now, our athletes will be dangling on the ring toss. In place of the spin cycle, they'll have to dare the acrobatic flywheels. And of course, the lowest handhold on the warp wall has been plugged, which means these competitors will need to reach at least 11 and a half feet. Now let's meet our first 2 ninjas in the 11 and 12 qualifiers. We have the 12-year-old gymnast turned ninja Addie Herman out of Pembroke, Massachusetts. And she'll be going up against 11-year-old Ben Behrens from Cedar Falls, Iowa. And there's his little brother, Jason, who'll be competing soon in our 9 and 10-year-old age group. This tough-as-nails ninja definitely has a soft side.
I'm a zombie.
No legs.
I'm a zombie.
Where'd your legs go?
I have a brother, a sister, a mom, and a dad, and sometimes our family has foster kids. My family began fostering children around 2 years ago. They're normally in diapers. Do you like that? It's a lion.
Fostering has been a beautiful thing to be able to help our family just learn and grow and look through a different lens in our life.
Hi. What do you want to do? Is it good? Yeah? Everyone deserves to be loved. It's you. And cared for. Get it. And I want to be the one to help them. Yeah.
When you see your own child care for literally a complete stranger, it's very touching.
I just enjoy being a big brother. Want to play? Let's go.
Now that is a kid with a huge heart, Akbar.
Oh, I just love it, man. You know, we've seen how far heart can take you on the course. Ben never gives up. He can dead hang for 7 minutes. And Addie's a gymnast who runs 5Ks just for the fun of it. That's a true athlete right there. All right. They're in it.
Well, out of the gate, looks like they have a similar pace. This could be a close one.
Whoa, Ben barely needed that net. He dove right under it.
Addie's got a gymnastics background, so she's looking comfortable on these rings as Ben using his powerful upper body strength here to move quickly.
Benjamin is being real strong. Neither of these ninjas is letting up. They're in overdrive. Oh, Ben skipped the last tile, but he hesitates, and Addie takes the lead.
And the first one in. Benjamin Behrens, though, makes the first transition.
Okay, she's got the long reach. She's got to use it.
Who will get first?
It's Ben. Oh, don't hesitate.
Oh, and she's going right into it.
Gets up, and that's the difference. He left the door open, and Addie Herman slams it shut.
Addie took full advantage.
Send yourself a little bit, get a good stance, take that extra step. You got it, Ben. Come on.
Getting the advice, looking determined. You can do it, Ben.
Come on, Ninja Kid. Come on, Ninja Kid. Ninja Kid.
And Ben does as it conquers the warp wall and slams his first buzzer. Really pushing each other. Credit to Addie Herman coming from behind and getting up that warp wall. She's standing by with Lori.
Addie, oh my goodness, I'm wowed by this performance. As you're running down the course, what do you think? Pretty close. Ben was right next to you. What are you thinking about?
I was just trying to go as fast as I could, but still being efficient. And then when I knew he was ahead of me at the warp wall, I decided to go right into it as fast as I could. Ben is a great competitor. We were really close for all of it. And yeah, it was really nice going next to him.
Great job, Addie. Congratulations. We'll see you on the next run. Matt?
Coming up, the 11 and 12-year-old qualifying races continue. You'll meet level 9 gymnast Sophie Stewart and musical rock star Micah Zooman. He's in the warm-up area getting some last-minute tips from mentor Natalie Duran.
Up, swing, through. Yes! Nailed it. Nice, Micah. Good.
When American Ninja Warrior Jr. continues. American Ninja Warrior Jr. While we were away, musician Micah Zooman tried to outperform gymnast Sophie Stewart. Sophie took the lead when Micah got hung up.
Adjust your swing a little more. Direct it with your knees.
Sophie nailed her landing as Micah was stuck. Sophie never looked back, though, and when Micah's grip gave out, Sophie took home her first win.
Yes, Sophie!
Now back at the start of the course for our first knockout race. Mentor Natalie Duran is giving Micah Zooman some last-minute advice before he hits the course again.
So you just gotta not rush it too much and just get a good enough swing to make your direction go straight down the line. So if you could control that, I believe you could get through it and get that buzzer. You ready? Uh-huh. And more of the same, lady. Get it. All right, have fun, you guys.
So the musician Micah Zooman from Chicago, Illinois, will be going up against the Herminator, Addie Herman out of Pembroke, Massachusetts. And this ninja is always hungry for a challenge.
I did competitive gymnastics for 3 years, and I've ran in about 6 or 7 5K races and have placed high in all of them.
Go, Addie, go!
Ninja's another way I can challenge myself. I know no matter what obstacle's in front of me, I can overcome it.
Woo, all right, Addie!
I just love training. I get to use all my energy for it, and I've gained a lot of upper body strength. So my other hobbies are wakeboarding, skiing, flag football, arm wrestling. I think I'm good at arm wrestling because most of the kids don't think I'm good, and then they have to arm wrestle me and I beat them. I can take down boys easily at arm wrestling, and I can definitely take them down at ninja. And now it's time to push through this course.
I would not want to take her on and on.
Yeah, I agree with you, Matt. We've seen great determination out of both of these athletes so far, but they also share a love for music. Addie sings in choir, and Micah can play 4 instruments. It's showtime, Matt. Here they go.
You can already see Addie a little edge here. Great dismount from Addie, but Micah taking a second swing, but it pays off.
Oh, boy, he's got to get going, Matt. He's got to get going. Addie is pulling away. She's pulling away.
Micah fell here in his first race. Got to be thinking about mentor Natalie's advice as Addie's already off.
It's okay. Remember, you got to pull up and then ride the momentum. Up.
Nice, Micah. Keep fighting.
Addie Herman a full obstacle advantage, and she's looking even faster than she did in her first race.
Matt, she realizes go hard or go home.
But Micah is determined to conquer these rings.
No, he lost his grip.
So Addie Herman gets the win.
Addie wants it. Addie wants it. She owned it like she won it.
Wow, she is dominating this course again. Another buzzer for Addie Herman.
Hey, do you ever get tired of winning? Not really.
Not much.
Look at that smile. Congratulations, you won in the knockout round. And with that, Addie solidifies her spot in the final showdown. Now let's head down to the start line to find out who she'll race. We've got 11-year-old Ben Behrens from Cedar Falls, Iowa, going up against 11-year-old Sophie Stewart. And back home in Utah, Sophie's world is dedicated to what she does best.
I do gymnastics and I love it. I'm pretty competitive and I love to have fun. I love flying through the air. This year I went to Westerns, which is the highest competing in level 9, and I took second in vault. I think I'll be the first junior American Ninja Warrior.
Well, we've seen how big of an advantage a gymnastics background can be on this course.
Well, Ben was quick in his first race, but we learned that his kryptonite is the warped wall. And Sophie, she showed no sign of trouble on it and won her race.
We've seen these athletes learn so much from the first heat to the second. It's Sophie Stewart with the quick start.
Oh, Sophie.
And she's really putting the pressure on Ben.
Oh, wow. Ben just skipped the net. He just jumped right off the TikTok. Wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sophie's struggling. She's got to use her super grip to hang on.
She had trouble here on her last run. And Ben looking comfortable, and he's first to dismount.
Sophie, control your swing. You got it, Sophie. You got it.
Ben Behrens with a 2-obstacle lead, which he'll need if he struggles again at the warped wall.
Ooh, look at Ben fly.
And Sophie's made it through the ring. She's off, and now she's picking up speed.
Okay, Ben's got to tap into his super reach here at the warped wall.
Can he do it?
He got it. Yes. That's what I'm talking.
Benjamin Behrens does it. Gets up the warped wall and gets the win in the knockout round.
Oh yeah!
Good, Sophie, come on.
And Sophie's still fighting. Not giving up. Oh!
She's down.
Incredible determination out of Sophie. So much drive in that ninja. So with Ben's win, we have our final showdown set. He'll be facing Addie Herman in a rematch of their seeding round race. Let's go down to Lori, who's with Ben.
Ben, congratulations on a fierce run. Now on the TikTok, you went straight to the platform.
So what I tried to do was swing, and on my first try, just dive and skip the net.
And it worked. Great job. Back to you, Matt and Akbar.
Coming up, the competition heats up with the 13 and 14-year-olds. We've got Junior Olympic javelin and track star Selena Van Hazebrook and Hawaiian-born wrestler Casey Taruya when American Ninja Warrior Jr. continues. And another awesome qualifying round of American Ninja Warrior Jr. You know what, Bart? We're nearing the end of these qualifiers, and I'm still impressed by the depth of talent in this field. How do we keep finding these awesome ninjas week after week?
You know, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. These kids have the ability to reach deep down and find that strength to overcome whatever challenge is in front of them.
Absolutely, and it's time for the next age to take their shot at the course. These 13 and 14-year-olds will face some different obstacles. The archer steps are new and steep. The devil steps will tire their grip. The flying shelf grab is a brutal upper body test. And because they're the oldest age group, the handholds have been removed from the 13-foot warped wall. 4 more junior ninjas from the 13 and 14-year-old age group will face off on this course. And the first 2 are already stepping onto the start line. Out of Canton, Michigan, 13-year-old Sophie Shaft. She's a former gymnast turned CrossFit addict. She'll be going up against Selena Von Hazebrook, a 2-sport junior Olympian who loves the impact sports have had on her family.
I've always been very athletic and very competitive. My whole life has been a competition. I've done track and field for about 6 years now. I like hurdles because it's like jumping over obstacles. I've been to the Junior Olympics twice. I've competed in cross country and turbo javelin. My personal record was around 70 feet, but I just like throwing stuff. Sports has made me the person I am today. When I was 4, my parents got divorced, and it was the hardest thing I've ever been through. But sports helped me get through it. Seeing both my mom and my dad cheering me on at games made me feel like we were still a family. Sports taught me to push harder, dig deeper, and always believe in yourself, especially when life is hard. I just have the drive, and I'm going to get it done.
I just love how sports can bring a family together.
Yeah, and it's not just Selena. Sophie gave up gymnastics to spend more time with her little sister, Edie. Now she does CrossFit and can back squat 180 pounds. That's twice her own weight.
And there's Edie on the sidelines cheering her big sister on. And they're off. Tremendous speed.
Yeah, look at Sophie. She's got the athleticism from gymnastics and the strength from CrossFit.
But Selena seems to be getting a little advantage in this where they're balling. Sophie just destroyed double steps as well as we've seen anyone do it.
And right now she's getting ready to fly through flying.
I tell you, she's gunning for one of the fastest times. But here comes Selena.
Selena's in it.
Oh, it's really a close race.
A good dismount. Move. Oh, she's got to hit it. She's got to hit it. From to the buzzer. Oh, my goodness.
Selena did it.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
And she is dancing. And Sophie's still going to go for it. And she makes it as well. What a great race.
That right there was a big surprise.
What a comeback. A single move on the flying shelf grid. Selena!
How did you come from behind like that?
I saw myself behind, and I had to catch up.
Well, you did, and you got that buzzer.
And Sophie, a great race out of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both of you.
Well done.
A great race, a great come from behind win proven. It's never over in this head-to-head format.
Yeah, that's right. We see time and time again these athletes everything they have into these races and leave it all on the course.
Already on the start line are the next two athletes raring to go. Out of McKinney, Texas, 14-year-old Nolan Ward going up against 13-year-old Casey Taruya out of Honolulu. This Hawaiian's ready to wrestle in our ring. She rarely loses.
I love living in Hawaii. It's beautiful and I love being outside. We're in Honolulu Valley right now, and this is one of my favorite places where I like to hike. Hawaii is the best place for it. There are many hiking trails with beautiful views. I do also love to surf, boogie board, and bodyboard. And I'm always finding new ways to challenge myself. I've been wrestling for a year, and most of my matches I wrestle boys is very competitive, which I like. And I won 80% of my matches. And I went to Maui for championships, and I got first place. Wrestling has prepared me for American Ninja Warrior because
he's been training for Ninja Warrior. This guy is an
hyper-focused.
And Casey a bit hung up there on the devil steps.
Keep breathing, Casey. One move at a time. You got it.
Looks like she's figured it out, but now she's got to fly to catch Nolan.
Casey's over there fighting her own battle, but look at Nolan right now.
And look at this. He's got Karsten Williams on the sidelines. The Fast Cat offering some advice to this 5'1", 14-year-old kid from Texas.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's all right.
Very close.
I think he's going to make it up on this next try.
And you can see him taking a glance back. Casey is making her way forward. This race is not over yet. Got it! One hand in the other. Nolan Ward delivers and seals the victory in the seeding round.
Yes!
And what a moment that's got to be. Look at this celebration. Jason. Casey, though, still going. Oh! Well, credit to Casey for never giving up, but Nolan Ward wins in the seeding round. Coming up, we'll get to know Nolan a little better. Learn about his relationship with veteran ninja Karsten Williams. When American Ninja Warrior Jr. continues. Back to American Ninja Warrior Jr. While we were away, Houston powerhouse Selena Von Hazebrook kept Honolulu native Casey Taruya on her toes. Selena is blazing. Casey tried to catch up on the TikTok, but her chances of winning slipped away.
Casey's down on the devil steps.
While Selena charged on to her second buzzer.
She did it again. 2 for 2. Come on, man. You know the Orange Justice. Oh, that's not the Orange Justice.
I'll tell you what, you delivered in the knockout round. Congratulations. Casey said aloha to the competition as Selena danced her way into the final showdown. Now, let's head down to the start line to find out who Selena will face off against later. Out of Canton, Michigan, it's 13-year-old Sophie Shaft going up against 14-year-old Nolan Ward. He was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome when he was just 4 years old, but he doesn't let it slow him down.
I have Asperger's. It basically means that I have a lot of anxiety when I've spent a lot of time in social settings, and I have had a lot of hard times focusing. When I first found ninja, it was probably when my Asperger's was the most severe. But when I started to really train and take it seriously, all my anxiety went away. Karsten Williams was my first ninja coach.
Now it's time for you to dominate.
And without him, I wouldn't be the ninja that I am today.
Nice. There you go. Okay. I've seen a major change with Nolan from the time I first met him to now. His confidence is way up, and I can see that now he's got that fire in his eyes.
Yeah! When I'm in a ninja gym, I feel like it's my home. I'm very proud of where I've come from, and honestly, this is heaven for me. Woo!
I love hearing that attitude. This is what the sport is all about.
Yeah, that's right. While Nolan builds confidence and muscle in the gym with veteran ninja Karsten Williams, Sophie also hits it hard. With her background in gymnastics and strength training, she can hold a handstand for a full minute.
This should be a close one. Sophie Shaft with another blazing start really gets a jump off the start line.
But Nolan's used to a challenge. I can see the fire in his eyes trying to keep up. This obstacle is where Sophie pulled ahead in her last race.
CrossFit really gave her explosive strength, and she just showed it to us, taking the lead.
She's not about to give it up now.
But this is where Sophie lost her lead in the last race, and Nolan is flying now.
Oh, come on now. He put the pedal to the metal. They're on the same ledge. He got too aggressive. He felt the pressure of the lead.
Nolan may be down, but Sophie is ready to make it up the wall.
Okay, Sophie Shaft, you're going to get your first win and second buzzer.
Sophie Shaft, you got the win.
You got a victory dance, Sophie?
There it is.
Hey, get it.
Well, you weren't going to let another one come from behind this time. You put the pressure on, and you delivered.
You know what? Let's take a look at this epic race again. Nolan caught up on the second lache of the flying shelf grab, but on the third ledge, his grip gave out. His fingers peeled right off, sinking his chance of a win.
Well, Sophie, just 2 phenomenal runs and gets the win when it counts in the knockout run. She's standing by with Lori.
Sophie, congratulations. That first one, barely missed it, and then this second run, you nailed it. How does that feel?
It's amazing, yes.
Congratulations. Now, do you have a different game plan for this next run?
I think I'm going to breathe even more and just go even faster.
Great job, Sophie. We're rooting for you. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Lori. Coming up, can track star Selena Van Hazebrook run circles around Sophie Shaft for the 13 and 14-year-olds? Will former gymnast turned ninja fanatic Addie Herman do flips over Ben Behrens in the epic rematch for the 11 and 12 division? And can Bella Palmer skate her way to victory over Jason McNeil for the 9 and 10s? It's a race to the semifinals, and only 3 spots are left. When American Ninja Warrior Jr. returns, Warrior Jr. and the showdown for the semifinals.
Now, Matt, I know it looks like these kids gave everything they had today, but they still got a little bit left in the tank to find out which 3 will be moving on to the semifinals for each age group.
So let's get to it. In a rematch in the 9 and 10-year-olds, we've got gymnast Jason McNeil taking on future inventor Bella Palmer.
While Bella won their first race, 2 seconds is all that separated them at the buzzer. And Jason came back with a vengeance in his last race, so get ready. This one promises to be a nail-biter.
These two had an epic race in that seeding heat. Can't wait to see what happens here.
Well, Matt, we're going to see how it's going to come down. Who's going to get to the semifinals?
And Bella's skipping the rope. She's got a 3-inch height advantage.
Oh, a slip-up.
Falls on the TikTok.
I think she was blinded by the hot pink.
So with that, Jason McNeil has punched his ticket to the semifinals. And let's take a look at what went wrong for Bella.
Bella and Jason were step for step coming out of the gate, but look here. While transferring off the TikTok, Bella did not have the secured footing she needed and slipped as she tried to jump.
All the credit to Bella Palmer. She was amazing today. But Jason McNeil is victorious, and he's stopping while he's ahead, taking the technical knockout. And he just earned his spot in the 9 and 10 semifinals. Now let's keep the action rolling and head back to the start line for the 11 and 12 final showdown. We have another rematch between Noble Ninja Ben Behrens and the dedicated Addie Herman.
Yeah, and in their first race together, Ben showed us great bursts of speed, but it was Addie's consistent momentum that got her the win. Ben knows he's got to keep it in drive here. Right out of the gate, they are pushing it.
Well, they were back and forth in their first race, and Ben Behrens goes right under the cargo net to take the lead.
Check it out. Addie looks unfazed. She just keeps coming.
Try to dismount early. It makes a big difference. There you go. Come on, Addie. Go. Nice, Addie. Nice.
Keep that momentum, Ben. He hesitated last time, and Addie got the lead.
And Ben goes right into it.
He's not holding any back. It's win or go home.
Ben has closed the gap. He is keeping this race close.
Ben can't stop, won't stop. First off, can he get up the wall?
Oh, Addie has a chance to stop. Yes!
Oh, Addie's got it. She is fierce.
Her third winning buzzer.
Undefeated.
But Ben's not giving up. So much drive in this young ninja. And he gets up the wall.
He's a fighter.
Great run out of both these athletes. And for our winner, let's go to Lori Hernandez, who's standing by with Addie Herman.
Addie, nice job. That was a really close run. Now, you're on the flywheels, and Ben flies ahead. Did you think it was over?
I just knew that if I kept going and didn't stop, I had a chance.
Congratulations. We'll see you out there, guys.
Well, congratulations indeed to Addie Herman. She goes 3-0 and secures her spot in the semifinals. And now it's time for the final race of the day to see who will advance from the 13 and 14-year-old division. Battling out for the second time today are gymnast turned CrossFitter Sophie Schaff and Selena Van Hazenbroek, the Junior Olympian.
This is going to be an epic rematch because in their first race, Sophie came out strong on the Devil's Steps and took the lead. But Selena made her move on the flying shelf grab and But we know Sophie has strength and stamina from gymnastics and CrossFit, while Selena has speed and agility from track and ninja training. Honestly, they are both all-around athletes and some of the best we've seen.
Here we go.
I want to see the sprint. This is it, the final showdown.
Oh, and Selena skipped the rope. Both of them flawless on the TikTok.
Here we go. Now you got to trust the preparation to get the separation.
Now this is where Sophie Shaft was a little bit stronger, and you can see her pulling away slightly here.
Yeah, that's it.
But she's going to need it.
Oh, she's prepared, Matt.
Because again, Selena won it last time on this obstacle, the flying shelf grab. This is where she passed Sophie.
You can't take those extra swings. You just got to get it. Build it up, trust it, and go.
It was a single move dismount right here. Let's see if Selena can do it.
She did it again. It's a showdown. It's a Junior Warrior showdown.
And Sophie, no, her fingers were on the wall.
Selena's going again.
And Sophie right behind her.
It happened again. She got her fingertips on it. My heart can't take this anymore.
Selena going again, and she gets it. Sophie misses her third try, so Selena's gonna get the win. Selena again, almost a mirror image of that first heat. Congratulations, Selena, a great win, and so much credit to Sophie Shaft. She destroyed this course.
You know, let's take another look. Sophie got her fingertips on the wall on her first attempt, and then again on her second. She was so close. This was one of the most exciting races we've ever had on Ninja Junior.
It's Selena, though, hitting her third buzzer of the day, winning the final showdown. Congratulations to Jason McNeil, Addie Herman, and Selena Van Hazebrook. We'll see them all again in the semifinals.
You know what, Matt? What I love about these kids is that they never give up. It doesn't matter what adversity gets thrown at them, they just keep pushing.
And a great lesson for any aspiring ninjas at home. That's it for downtown Los Angeles. For Akbar Bajbimila and Lori Hernandez, I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you all next time on American Ninja Warrior Jr.